This is your girl, Bryony H, aka The Accidental Linguist. Today, I'm actually going to unveil a segment that I've been working on for like minutes now. I'm really excited about it. It's called Ask the Accidental Linguist. Drum roll, please. I don't know. First question. Dear Accidental Linguist, what is the correct way to plural Facebook status? I see all the time Facebook statuses, but that just seems weird. Can you please help? Sincerely, confused on status. Well, confused on status. That is an excellent question. I too share your distaste for the current pluralization of Facebook status. And to really answer this question, I think that we need to delve into some things, like the history of basically pluralization. If we really think about it, the word Facebook status is, well, okay, Facebook is obviously, okay, Facebook and status are two different things, clearly. But the word status is actually a Latin word, and it is a noun, and it has declensions. Nouns have declensions the way that verbs have. What do verbs have? Nouns have declensions the same way that verbs have conjugations. And conjugations, a way that I like to remember what conjugation mean is to think of the word conjugal, as in conjugal visit. Now, I'm not sure whether or not that has a lot to do with conjugation, except that you're kind of like connecting things, you know, putting things together. Like when you have a verb, okay, think of the word be. Alright, if I'm going to conjugate that verb to go with I, it's not I be, it's I am. Conjugate it to go with you, you are. Well, in the same way, in Latin, they have declensions, and no, I don't know Latin. I don't know the declensions. I just know that Latin does have declensions, and part of the declensions is that Latin has a different way of forming its plural than English does. The word status is a Latin word, and it is similar to octopus or campus. These are all Latin words or Latin derivatives, and so they would all be pluralized the same way. Now, the reason why we actually think that the proper way to pluralize the word status, as in Facebook status, would be to add like an ES, is because that conforms to the English system of pluralization, which would be, because of the fact that it ends with an S, to add the technical term, the name of the sound is a schwa, but we can just think of it as an ES, because that's the English way of pluralizing. And so by analogy, and this is a very important linguistic term, by analogy, we would apply that ES and thereby making the word campus or status statuses. That's analogy. We're just associating it. We're adopting it into our language, and so we're now applying the English language rules. And that is very, very, very cacophonic onto my ears. Okay, I do not like that. It is very dissonant. I cannot stand the sound of the word statuses. However, if we are adopting it into an English word, into the English language, then I guess I would have to concede that that grammatically is possible, although I personally don't like it. The way, according to the rules of Latin, to pluralize the word status would be to make it stati, and that I find to be just really nice, really smooth sounding, really clean. But I must admit that I find myself usually saying statuses. So I hope that helped, and have a good day. By the way, I made up the letter I obviously. However, if you subscribe above and comment below, I would be happy to answer any real questions you have about language.